No more wasting time. Yes. It is IDNS Thailand going up against Resurgence Thailand versus Singapore. Who is spicier? Definitely not Singapore.
Definitely not Singapore right here. IDNS has the Tom Yum for themselves. Tom Yum Goong for themselves.
Hey, but just to let you guys know, Singapore has nasi lemak lobster.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm on diet now.
It's pretty good.
Why do you let me know that information?
Oh, it's okay, man. I mean, I myself, I'm on diet as well. Selena being picked out. That's not gonna be on my plate, that's for sure. And Fanny as well. What is this Fanny ban coming in from Resurgence though? It makes me scratch my head.
ISOWADI is a very great Fanny player, so they might be a little bit afraid of ISOWADI's skills.
Fair enough that ISOWADI is a really good Fanny player, but the fact is that you give ISOWADI even Lancelot or a Saber and he's just gonna stomp on you. And so
Gusion as well.
How do you do that? Why don't you just ban ISOWADI from the game immediately? But jokes all aside, we do see that a lot of these guys are doing really well.
Oh, Marty's being banned out right here. He leaves out Hayabusa and Grok for IDNS to choose. And which will it be? Who's your ban? Oh, there you go. There's no time to ban.
I mean, I was just about to say Grok is going to be first pick, or at least Hayabusa here. So Hayabusa is going to be there as well. Jawhead.
Along with the Jawhead right there.
Cho should be back. We should be picked out next for the side of IDNS Thailand, or at least a Hylos or maybe an Akai there. Cho being picked out here. I love this game. I think we should start doing this from now on. We're just going to predict what kind of picks is going to be coming in.
That's what we should do all the time.
So I think it could be either Cho, not Hylos, sorry, Cho or Bane. I think that would be a good sense of option.
There you go.
No, it's going to be a Gusion. So Lancelot could be a very good option for the side of Resurgence here. I do also like the fact that for the side of Resurgence, they might have the option of actually going pretty hard in terms of the assassin pickup here. It really depends because Jawhead can actually go pretty tanky, can go semi-tanky with a little bit of damage, or can go full damage. But the fact is that Bane being picked out here.
The Bane meta.
The Bane meta is definitely there.
Along with Akai. Right,
so this is really good. So Akai is most likely going to be the main tank here. Bane as well as the Jawhead.
So what would IDNS pick for
supplementary damage. So I think a mage would be a very wise choice here.
Could be the Kagura.
Kagura would be a very good choice for them.
Could be
maybe
Harley.
Maybe even a Harley. We don't see as much of a Harley, mainly because that even though the top hat actually works really well, if you get CC'd while you're in top hat, you're still gonna be stuck there.
Your cover,
yeah, you're still gonna be stuck there. So I still think that Harley does
do a
really good damage, but at the same time also I feel like I understand why with the current meta being so much of CC, being so much of lockdown, I can understand why that Harley is not so highly prioritized anymore. I mean, we do see Harley being played a lot earlier in the weeks, but now as we reach into week 4, not as much.
That's right right here. So much assassins on IDNS side right here. They have Alpha, they have Lancelot, they have Gusion, really strong assassins. But they do have for RSG, they do have one of the most important assassins on their side, the Hayabusa, the Kagura. RSG, going for what they are really comfortable with. They did this composition earlier. It's the same position. It's the same heroes yet again. It is Akai, it is Bane, it is Kagura, it is Jawhead, and the Hayabusa. It's the same composition. They've been doing.
Definitely is the same composition.
All this time.
I find it a little bit hilarious, but like I said beforehand, it's something that I feel.
It's the same composition.
I think it could actually work out really well for them. I think it could actually work out really well for them. I'm a strong believer of if it ain't fixed, if it ain't broke, why fix it?
That's right, that's true.
But at the same time, you can always improve on something. So we're gonna go into the game, and here we go. It's gonna be IDNS Thailand on the blue side going up against Resurgence on the red side.
Brought to you by C Gamer Mall right here. We are looking at the Thailand versus Singapore matchup right now, and Hayabusa going a little bit aggressive, spotting the Grok and the Gusion. It is 3-man in the middle lane for IDNS, and a little bit proxy farming for RSG right here on the top side of the map. VL on it, Kagura will be clearing the wave, but however, this Cho right here really aggressive with the Grok. 3 people, but 3 versus 3 right here. Oh, Gusion just joined the fight though. And it looks like Gusion did get the buff for himself, so a little bit of a small win for themselves right here. RSG trying to invade. Will they get the buff though? A little bit of big fight coming in right here. Grok. Oh, gets the first blood right here. Lancelot. Everybody crashing onto RSG. RSG gets the double kill. Lancelot starting out really well. Isowadi does not have the penny, but Lancelot, it would do well as well.
I think it's a really good choice here, coming in from the side of IDNS. Taking up that early advantage, taking up the early aggression and delivering so much pressure onto the side of Resurgence. The double kill that went over to Framesy, I think if I wasn't mistaken, was it Framesy that got the double kill?
Isowadi,
excuse me. The double kill going over to Isowadi is definitely something that is good, mainly because it's just going to help him scale into the game quicker than he should.
That's right. And
so itemization wise, but Mzymink is going to get taken down by VL. The Neo now going to go fight off against the VL. VL not going to give out anything, just jumps over the wall.
A lot of rapid boots being bought right here by the Grok, by the Jawhead, by the Bane as well. So everybody's going to move really quickly, rotate really quickly right here. Akai does spot the Grok. Grok tries to get away. 9 new, does not want to get caught right here with with the Kagura and the Akai. Oh, what's going on right here? This was a little bit of slight lag.
Oh, okay.
There goes
there's going to be the pause right there. A call for the pause. And hopefully this is going to be a very short one. We understand that sometimes, in games like this, things happen,
That's right.
It's usual, with internet connections and different countries. Sometimes stuff like that happens. So we really would like to ask you guys back at home to hold your horses and bawa bertenang.
Bawa bertenang. Jangan lari.
Jangan lari. Don't run away. See, a little bit, you think what? We only speak in English here? I mean, yeah, mostly in English.
Sila duduk.
Yeah,
jangan lari.
Jangan lari. Don't run away.
Don't run away.
So anyway, I understand that this is going to be a bit of a technical pause, mainly because of the lag that's being experienced by some of the players. It is a Singapore versus Thailand fight here, so this is going to be a very interesting way to see how these two different countries, these two different regions of 5 different people on each side are going to be playing. Because sometimes people are saying that, the region that is stronger is Indonesia, the region that is stronger is Malaysia, the region that is stronger is Thailand, so on and so forth. But then
Philippines won.
At the end of the day, Philippines... No. Here's the best part, right? Philippines won the MSC, but then in the end of the day, 3 out of 5 of their roster maybe could be Indonesian, right? So
what?
3 of the... I mean, like I said, in esports, I feel that with how some of the teams are built up, some of the organizations are built up, right? There is no strong region, in my opinion. There are definitely regions that are a little bit more open to esports, like say Korea, for example, North America, for example, because of the different infrastructure, or maybe what's it called? The culture of esports is definitely there because it's been developed there longer than it's been developed here in the region. So I feel that to say that Indonesia is better than Malaysia or Singapore is better than so and so, but it seems that Singapore right now is going to be taken down. The spice is way too much for them, as IDNS Thailand will be able to get it, but no, 1-for-2 in favor of Resurgence, and it's going to be a turtle for them.
Wow, IDNS going to the bottom lane. After they take this turtle, they will be capitalizing on more objectives right here. They're gonna be taking the top lane turret and the mid lane turret for themselves, and the next turtle will be on the bottom side of the map. So what IDNS has to do right now is to pick the fights well and do not lose out the advantage, and then position themselves for the next turtle. So right now, Bane and Jawhead will be rotating the middle lane though. Kagura, oh my goodness, gets caught right there and gets taken out by the Grok. 9 new, playing a really mean Grok right there. And right now, it's back to the buff taking phase right here. Lancelot and the Grok will be focusing on trying to take the Hermit Crab for themselves. Akai goes on to the Lancelot. Lancelot gets locked down on the bottom side of the map. Lancelot gets taken out by the Hayabusa. On the top side of the map, however, Gusion tries to go in, gets the Jawhead along with the kick, follow-up by the Cho, and Bane is down and out. Wow, IDNS showing up really well against Singapore, and Singapore RSG feeling the spice of the Tom Yum power from IDNS. 10,000 gold to 9.9 thousand gold. 6 kills to 4 kills right now. 4 minutes in. Wow, wow, wow. And the right now turtle will be spawned really soon. Lancelot was caught earlier, but you know what, that doesn't change anything for them. They will be coming back really strong. IDNS right now will be trying to get VL right here, gets targeted.
Oh, VL's gonna get shot down, and he is gonna get taken down. Nicely done by Mzymink over to the bottom side. However, there's gonna be another kill onto Neo. 1-for-1 here, but could it be turned around? Isowadi now has to dash away.
Wow, and you can see the turtle is almost spawned here. 5 seconds until turtle is spawned. RSG does have the position to take turtle, but they're trying to defend the middle lane right here. Mzymink gets caught, gets 1000 pounder, gets the stun. Kaido, let's go.
The call onto the blade. There goes the ejector, and whoa! VT gets knocked. Zion manages to take a little bit more, but VT is gonna get taken out. Oh, but the shield though, 2539 not being able to get it. And Zion now in a little bit of trouble. Will he be able to spin? The Hurricane spin is going to go good. 2539 walks into a death trap, and it's going to be the kill that goes over the Cutie Pie XOXO.
IDNS making a small mistake right there, and RSG just punishing them for it. Capitalizing on that, Lancelot tries to go in, wants to get the Kagura, gets the shadow kill right there, gets the Hayabusa. The Lancelot combo is really good. IDNS tries to go to the turtle right now. Kagura is aware of it, but gets chunked by the force of nature of Gronk. Lancelot going for the Hermit Crab for himself, wants to get the gold advantage more onto his item slots right here, going for the endless battle right away after his rapid boots, and a lot of rapid boots being bought right here all over the for all of these players right here. Ooh, endless battle has been finished by the Alpha and the Lancelot, and IDNS having the item spike for themselves right now could be good to start a fight for themselves. The Lord has been spawned right here, so it's really good time to have a team fight. If they do win the team fight, they're able to capitalize on that space to get the Lord for themselves. It is 8-8 right now, 17k gold to 16k gold. It is quite similar right now. It's quite neck to neck. And Gusion tries to go in. Alpha looking for an opening. Hayabusa is indeed on the top side of the map. Hayabusa tries to go on the top lane. Alpha wants to engage on the Hayabusa. Hayabusa does get away from that really pretty safely. Lancelot might be in trouble. Jawhead here wants to get the Lancelot. Lancelot will be in trouble. Does go down right there too. No, does not go down right there.
He's just like, nope, I don't want to go down.
Oh,
but that's
man.
going to be a nice little turret assassination there. Actually, turret execution. Mzymink now going out of the aura there to avoid damage that's coming in. And there goes another kick. Oh, what's going on? Zayne was able to dash out though. Nicely done from the side of 2539, and Zayne as well with the reactions.
A little dance right there between Hayabusa and Cho on the bottom side of the map. However, Gronk going for the tower for IDNS. Alpha going in onto the Kagura. Kagura tries to get away, and he will get away from that, but Amy Framesy was like, next time I will get you. And right now we're looking into a positional advantage for IDNS. 21,000 gold to 19,000 gold. Slight gold advantage on this side. 2 kills ahead, but they're still not stretching the lead as far as they want to be, but they're doing really well for themselves. And right now the Lord will be here, and oh, Alpha going off all the Hayabusa. You know what, we did not get your Kagura, but we will get your husband, and Hayabusa will be down and out for RSG. RSG is not on their game right here, playing this kind of composition for so many times today. Right now they're not on the game, on top of the game right now.
And that doesn't look very good for the side of Resurgence though. Oh, VL most probably gonna get shot down here. But Framesy comes in with that Alpha, and he's just like, swat you down.
Swipes it away indeed. Alpha on the top side of the map, taking control of the overall map right here. Gets the top lane tower on this right there, second tier top lane tower, and IDNS is really positioning, has a really good positioning for themselves for the Lord. Mega kill on that Alpha is just utter domination right now. Grok comes in, Cho takes out the Bane, and they're ready for the Lord. Right now, Alpha is just more aggression coming on. Lancelot already engaging the Lord along with the Cho, along with the Grok, with the Gusion. They are ready to take this game out. Away from RSG. Singapore really struggling to come back right here, but VL Kagura does know this is happening right here. The Lord will not be stolen by the Kagura and will be taken out by the Gusion. Killing spree already. 15 to 8, 9 minutes in. IDNS taking charge of the game, and they will be looking to close this game for themselves after Lord spawns, and will be sieging into the top lane right now. My goodness, what a game now.
It is a very good game here. I also think for the side of IDNS, they are taking as much of these what's it called? They are taking as much of these objectives that are putting RSG behind by very high margins.
That's right.
And the fact is that Resurgence is not being able. Resurgence is turtling up. They are trying to be They are trying to be proactive by setting up some fights here. But considering how ahead IDNS Thailand is, Resurgence is not actually having an easy time here. Oh, Zayne now. Oh, Torrose goes down. Oh, New missing, and it's going to be Juke School here. Will Zayne be able to get away? 3 members are on him, but nope, it's going to be a mega kill. And ISO Wadi is ISO pain.
Kagura right here tries to defend for his team right here. 4 members of RSG will be taking the Lord out while Alpha walks away, but Gusion in the middle lane as well with the Cho. With the Grok will be farming all day long in the middle and bottom lane. They will be controlling the game for themselves. Laser 7Cs done by the Hayabusa. This could spell some problems for IDNS, but Hayabusa not doing really well in this game so far. But the levels are neck to neck. The goal advantage is slightly in the favor of IDNS Thailand right now, and they need to keep this up to close this game for themselves. And Cho will be looking for an opening. What's going on?
What are you doing?
Oh man,
what are you doing, 2539? I know Mzymink is nearby. They do get the trade. However, is it worth it? I mean, you don't go inside there. ISO Wadi has gone down. And why would you do that?
A huge mistake right there. It could be a distraction though, because Alpha is trying to push the lane on the top lane, but right now gets caught right here. But they will be still going for the tower. That
logic is flawed, because you can't say that I shoot myself in the foot to hurt to make my left foot stronger. You know what I mean?
That's true. I have to agree.
Oh my god. Okay, like for me, I think that the biggest mistake was that they committed way too much on that.
That's right.
2539 actually went inside and just committed
into
the fact that ISO Wadi as well followed in was just really bad. They should have minimized their losses. This actually gives Resurgence a little bit of breathing room to take a little bit of objectives here, but it's not going to be punishable so much mainly because IDNS is just so far ahead.
But there's no objectives for RSG to take now. They're just camping out of their base.
I mean, even if there is no objectives here, the main objectives, when you don't have any more objectives and it's called cleared out, is control. You need more map control. That's the reason why you need that space. The more map control that you get is more segments of the map that you can take over. So the closer, I mean, the harder IDNS pushes in, the more control of the map that they have. So that means that even if Resurgence were able to get a team fight and get an advantage, and they try to go for Lord now, like at 10 seconds, you're gonna realize that members of IDNS have already scoped out that area, the geography of that particular spot, or where Lord is going to be, and they can set up a trap.
That's
just
true.
Like Admiral Akbar would say, it's a trap.
It's a trap right there indeed, and IDNS is trying to set a trap for RSG, forcing them in their base, and they will not make that mistake again. Lancelot trying to set up the Lord for themselves along with the Alpha, while the other members will be trying to behave themselves in each lane right here. They have one player for each lane. Grok holding down the top lane, Gusion holding down the middle lane, and Cho holding down the bottom lane, while Alpha and Lancelot going for the Lord right now. Gusion is having a little bit of trouble along with the Cho as well, but Lord has been slain already by the Alpha. 14 minutes in right here. IDNS takes control of the Lord yet again and will be pushing towards the top lane, because top lane is the weakest lane. Therefore, the Lord will be spawning on the top side of the map right here, and this will create space for IDNS to go for the middle or the bottom lane and get the push and go for the base right here. IDNS, being aggressive right here. Does not want to make some mistakes right here while waiting for the Lord to get into their base, and Grok and Cho.
Preferably we don't see 2539 jump in or Shunpo in anymore, as well as Isawadi followed up. If not, they're just going to negate the amount of advantages that Lord is going to help them get.
That's right.
So I do feel that this is going to be a very good push that's going to be coming in for the side of IDNS, but like I said beforehand, it really depends. It really depends on how they're going to be pushing this up. Top tower has been taken down. There goes Mzymink. Mzymink gets ejected right into the core. Oh my goodness, Mzymink takes way too much damage. One more hit and the spit misses out. Zion now in a little bit of trouble, gets ejected into it. There goes the way of the dragon right onto it. Zayne as well. Framesy gets ended. This could be bad for the side of IDNS Thailand. And as you can see, IDNS now going to run back. VL now doing as much damage as he can onto Isawadi. A double kill goes over to him, and this is bad. 3 members are running away, and 3 members are left for the side of IDNS Thailand. This could be how Resurgence turns it around. And I say this time and time again, the triple kill goes over to VT. Will it be a quad? Will we get another one? Isawadi putting in a school of jukes, and is not going to be enough as VT gets that kill.
4 members is down on IDNS. 4 for nothing right there. RSG showing some dominance right here. You might be controlling the map, but we know how to fight you and take you down. Going for the mid-lane tower, they might try to end this right here. Cho is desperately trying to defend the tower from the hill. Fortunately, Grok and Alpha is already out to help IDNS, to help Cho to defend and hold the line. 15 minutes in. Hayabusa will be going strong on the bottom side of the map, will be trying to take the Alpha along with the turret as well. The Hurricane Dance is really great by the Akai, and my goodness, RSG showing up really late in the game, and they are showing up really well. My God, and the top side of the map as well. RSG just claiming everything for themselves right now, taking everything back for themselves. Kagura along with the Jawhead will be still pushing the top lane. Cho tries to get the Hayabusa along with the Grok right here. Grok has no business at all with Hayabusa, because Hayabusa will not be, challenged by this Grok. 55,000. Oh my God, to 49,000. 16 minutes in, 17 kills to 15 kills. How?
Okay, now let me just say this. Earlier in the game, when we first started out, IDNS was just really dominant and just had a very, very good start over Resurgence. Why did they have to throw it away with some questionable plays?
Questionable choke.
Very, very questionable plays coming in from the side of IDNS Thailand. Resurgence now taking advantage of the situation. But oh my God, look at that. Isawadi will most likely go down. No, he won't. Was able to get away from it, but no. The kills are going to come in now. IDNS still being able to use the advantage in their favor. Framesy is going to be taking a lot of damage here, but no, BL now gets in another kill. This is not good coming in from the side of IDNS. IDNS now 1 member down as well. Resurgence 1 member down as well. So it's going to be 4 on 4 here. And as the fight is going to be going on, not very good for the side of IDNS. Messy fight indeed. PewDiePie XOXO now dangerously low, has to flicker away. Isawadi going in, nicely done. And that's going to be another one. Zayne as well getting in, a double kill going over to them. Will it be VL that manages to stay alive? VL goes blue, but is blue double dead.
IDNS finally taking control back from RSG right there. RSG had a moment that they could have take the game from IDNS, but IDNS here for the Lord yet again, visiting Lord for the 3rd time for themselves. 22 kills to 16, and they are looking good after that fight, crushing the confidence of RSG. All members are down except Jawhead after the respawning, because he was the first one to be taken out. It was technically a wipeout right there. IDNS, my goodness, what a show of control and dominance and pure skill of how to execute their composition right here. They have the Lancelot, they have the Gusion. So right now, most of the players, in fact all the players, does have the items for himself. Gusion having the Winter Detergent that will be, you know, making him invulnerable for 2 to 3 seconds if he was really hardly focused by the RSG players right there. So, you know, Gusion having that item for himself is really, you know, game changing if he does decide to go in and he was threatened right there. He will be farming while all the IDNS players is waiting for the Lord to arrive on the top side of the map yet again. Cho gets the kick on the Hayabusa. Hayabusa is in trouble.
Oh, it's going to be bad here. 2539 now goes in. He does have the immortality, but there's not going to be enough. Will it? Oh, what is Neil doing though? Neil charging inside. I don't understand what's going on the side of IDNS. Not really good here. 2539 now goes for it. Thorn Rose goes down for the side of Isowadi here. Will there be enough? One hit, 2,167 crit. That's a lot of damage here. And VT might be able to get taken down. No smart missiles go down. Isowadi is in a bad position here. He might actually suffer from this. He does have the immortality though, which I think is going to be a wise choice. Oh, VL now in a lot of trouble. VL will be taken down. There goes the shot of immortality. What is Isowadi doing? 2539 now gets hit with the Stumble Force. Isowadi has to back away now. There goes the Hurricane Spin coming in from the side of Zion here. We do see that more members from the side of Resurgence now are countering back, and IDNS having problems closing out the game.
IDNS having problems closing out the game. Indeed, they time and time again, they got their lot, they got their advantage. They tries to close the game, but somebody somewhere somehow on the mid lane, on the bottom lane, somebody just gets caught. And it was 2539 previously, and right now we see Grok getting caught right here. We see Lancelot getting caught left and right here. They're getting picked off one by RSG. It is 74,000 gold to 62,000 gold, 22 to 17 at 20 minutes right now. And the game will really drag on because right now both of the teams are trying, will not make any risky plays until Lord is spawned right here. So we're seeing RSG trying to get a buff for themselves. They do get a buff for themselves. IDNS, maybe what they're trying, maybe what they should do is to just close out the game, have a fight for themselves, and just not care about the lot timing. You know, take a bet, right? You know, take a gamble. Do something for themselves. Do themselves a favor, and just close the game out for themselves, because they do have 2 towers down. You know, against on their base right here, and they just have to close out the bottom tower and just close the game out for themselves.
I mean, at this stage of the game here, it seems fairly even for both teams, mainly because of the amount of itemizations being completed for both sides. So damage is going to be an issue here. I do like the fact that VT and VL are doing really good damage, as well as Zayne and Kirippa XOXO. Zion has got to find a very optimal place for him to start spinning to win, and I think that he could set up some really interesting fights for his teammates. He does have to provide that initial engagement, and the follow-up from the side of Resurgence could actually spoil it for the side of IDNS. However, IDNS, I think they just gotta stop fooling around and stop making questionable plays. I mean, like, they gotta start like playing with their heads, you know, instead of playing with their guts.
We got 5 seconds until Lot spawn. Lot will be spawned right here. IDNS should be taking out the Lot for themselves really well. Gronk though, it's not a bad time. It is bad time to get caught right here. Cho fighting against the Jawhead, and meanwhile right here on the top side of the map, IDNS losing edge right here, getting caught by RSG. This is not a great time to fight right now. They're making really poor choices right here. RSG is fully engaged on the team fight. You know, the Hurricane Dance does get Alpha taken out, and Cho is there to revenge for IDNS, but it will not work well for themselves right here. The Lord has been disengaged, and IDNS is just getting caught left and right now. 23 kills to 18 kills, and my goodness. But oh, it seems like IDNS is coming back from the kills. Hayabusa is still going strong though. My god, and it seems like it's a 2-for-3 trade. IDNS still coming on top for a little bit. Cho does get the knock up and will be going for the way of the dragon soon if the cooldown's there.
Mzymink goes blue.
My god.
Oh, Mzymink! Oh, Mzymink gets smacked on the head with Zion. Now 2539 now. You know, in my opinion, it's one of those things whereby all it takes is just one really bad play and everything just crumbles. So we do see that both these teams right now are very even, but I do think that the damage is on to Zion and Zayne. Frenzy now running as fast as he can. There goes the Hurricane Spin onto Neo, and this is going to be bad here. Look at XOXO, the flicker coming in from the side of Neo, getting away from other members of Resurgence. We do see the IDNS Thailand now. Do they need sleep? They never ever need sleep, as Frenzy is going to be stalking onto Zayne.
And lucky for them right there, IDNS did not lose all their members. If not, RSG will be able to have the chance to go for the Lord and take the game away from IDNS. The choke kick is good, but there's no follow-up right here. 2539 has to get away from this. Hayabusa wants the choke really badly, but just quickly shadows away right here. Alpha Frenzy tries to be really unnecessarily aggressive right here, but it could be taunting all of RSG to focus on his presence, and somebody from IDNS will be able to take out the core of RSG. Right now we are looking at Cho at their base right here, just running around in circles, trying to clear the wave for himself. 2539 playing the wave alone, and everybody on RSG trying to get Cho right here. Cho is really tanky, but we don't know when he will be able to survive this. The Athena shield is still there, gets the knockup, gets the kick, kicks him away, will be walking away. Hayabusa will be taking out the Cho right here, and my goodness, it's just so
nicely
crazy.
Done. Nicely done coming in from the side of Frenzy here. They are going to be taking down Zion. This is where the fight could turn around here. And oh, Zion has already respawned. And one by one, we do see two members down. One member for the side of IDNS. 50 seconds onto the clock here. If IDNS does not close this down, this could be very bad. 25 minutes into the game, and we shall see that the pressure is building up for the side of Resurgence. Resurgence right now has got to stall the game until two of their members come back. And very questionable play here. I mean, they could have just ended it right there, but they wanted to go for Lord instead.
They were a little bit afraid right there. There's still 3 people right there.
I mean, I agree. Yeah, you should be very safe. Play it safe, but this is when.
Oh! No! Resurgence! Resurgence stole it! What? Oh my god, IDNS losing the first slot in the game right now. 26 minutes in. This doesn't, the kill and the advantage does not matter right now. RSG losing the edge right here. Kagura has to go down for that. They have to pay the price right here. Kagura did go down in exchange for the lot. I would say it is worth for RSG for the comeback right now.
Oh my goodness, it's going to be bad for the side of IDNS here, and it seems that the back and forth from the side of IDNS is not paying off for them at all.
Wow.
It is not paying off at all for them.
IDNS making small mistakes that stacks up into the late game right here. They are not doing so well. Lancelot tries to get the kill.
They got to be patient. Resurgence has got to be really patient and taking some of these fights. Even though that the fights are fairly even for both of them in terms of stats, they have to be really careful that they do not mess this up, because one small 2539 in a bad spot. There goes Way of the Dragon. This could be a bad spot for 2539 here. Zayne is gonna go in. Will they be able to chase him off? No, they won't. And I think if they had VT there and the ejector, it could have been a bad time.
Bad time for the
side of for the side of Cho.
That's right.
Would have been really bad, and we do see now that Lord is going to help it out. Look at the amount of damage that's coming on to Neo on the immortality. Neo now dangerously low, has to charge away. This is going to be bad for them, and there goes Way of the Dragon from the side of 2539. Zayne going to do as much damage as they can. The crits are coming in good, and we do see Resurgence now pushing it out. This is where the team fight could turn around. No, the fight is going to go in the favor of IDNS Thailand. ISOWADI doing most of the work here, taking down one member. 53 seconds before Zion comes back in. Will they be able to continue the pressure here? Zayne trying his best to sustain a little bit more HP back into the game here, as all members of the side of IDNS struggling to get back lane pressure.
Wow. IDNS still holding up with the game right here. They made a lot of mistakes, and I would like to say that it's really sad that they are unable to close the game for so many times right now, and this gives out the chance for RSG to farm up the items, to get all the items right now, and all the advantages does not matter already. Everybody has reached their max items and, you know, getting the immortality for themselves, and it's an immortality fight right here where long fights will be happening into the late game. But right here, IDNS will be going for the core for themselves.
Right. They gotta go for the core here, but oh no, not like this. 2539 now is gonna be in the middle of all that turret aggro, but never mind. Here comes the minion. Here comes the minion to try to take the aggro. As long as 2539 doesn't die, it's going to be a very good one. We're almost gonna have a half an hour game here, and this is one of the longest games I think we've had thus far. Neo now struggling to actually go and do this. What is going on here? It seems that there is going to be a lot of positioning errors coming in from the side of IDNS Thailand.
We got 1 minute in until the next slot spawns, and we are waiting for the next Lord IDNS. They know this, and they're trying to stall the time for themselves right here. RSG knows what IDNS is trying to do right here. They have fought it several times, and they have fought it well. RSG having the confidence, gaining back the confidence into the late game. They have no towers to defend the core, so they might be in a more defensive position. I would say that IDNS is more in a desperate mood right here, because they could have won the game way earlier right here. We got 20 seconds until Lord is spawning right here. Cho will not make a mistake right here, will get the Akai right here. Grok tries to go in, but not much damage done. Grok's usefulness is already diminishing in the late game, and Kagura tries to look for an opening alpha on the top side of the map. Will be trying to clear the mini wave, but no, backs away. Bane, you know, rotating along with his team. Everybody is trying to stick together on RSG because they want to. They do not want to lose the Lord for themselves. IDNS trying to sneakily take the Lord right here for themselves, and I do believe that RSG does know this, and everybody potting up to get more of the defensive stats. Hayabusa and Akai right there getting the defensive stats for themselves. The knockout is drawn.
Oh boy, here it comes. IDNS now going for it. 2539 going for that nice little way of the dragon. But XOXO trying to do his best to do as much damage as he can. Now there goes Mzymink. Mzymink is one of the main damage dealers here. Zion now is going to be focusing. The end of Mzymink could spell the end of Resurgence here. And this is where numbers are in favor of the side of IDNS. IDNS now, excuse me, for the side of Resurgence now got to put it and push the fight. Oh, look at that damage coming in. The Wiggy Shadow kill. Zayne will be able to get it. No, Rose is going to go down, but he's going to get that kill. Zayne now in a lot of trouble. Goes in. Nope, it's not going to be enough trouble. 2539 now going to be fighting off. Zion now picking off the pick, and this could be game for the side of Resurgence if this keeps up.
Oh my god, the Hayabusa paying off really late.
That's all I've got to say. Lord now going to go into the pocket of Resurgence. This is where the game is just going to go halfway tilted across the stars here. Resurgence now showing up and just showing how strong they are, but at what cost? Framesy is nearby. He's got to be careful. They don't want a steal to happen here. 30 minutes into the game. This is where the game could actually turn around. PewDiePie XOXO gets down dangerously and has his immortality taken away from him.
Wow, I mean, this game is just really tough for IDNS, although they have been leading.
This game
so
is
far.
tough on my brain.
This game has been really tough for IDNS right here, because they could have won it. They could have just ended it, but they just made small little mistakes that stacks up and gives the chance to RSG. RSG has played their composition, the same composition, for so long right now. They just know what to do. If you give them the chance to, you know, to have the gold, to have the items, to have everything for themselves right here, they will be trying to close the game right here, and IDNS is gonna be regretting what they've done in the middle game. In the mid game, where they could have closed the game out, and Lord is marching into the middle lane right here. There will be a big fight coming up. The wall is up there to try to block Lord from coming in, but it's just delaying the the cause right here right now. And RSG coming in.
This is where Resurgence is going to be knocking on the doors of IDNS Thailand. IDNS Thailand in a lot of trouble here. There goes the ultimate, and this could be where it all turns around. As long as they don't turn it around, this is going to be bad here. The enemy turret is going to go down. One more fight is where everything is going to turn for the side of IDNS or the side of Resurgence. We don't know Who's gonna walk away from this? Zion now in the middle of it, trying to take down Isowadi. We do see that 2539 was able to take down Shunpo. He still has his immortality. Isowadi still has so much damage. Will be able to take down most members here.
Ooh.
And this is bad. Resurgence going down one by one.
Wow.
Zion, the only one alive and on a killing spree. One member has been taken down. It's Isowadi. And this is where they just end it.
But
I mean, if they don't end it now, I'm just gonna
flip the
face palm my head so hard there's a hole on my forehead. That's all I'm gonna say. Come on, guys, don't be the first Mobile Legends team to tilt the casters. Come
33 minutes in, IDNS trying to close the game right here, right now. They have tried it 3 to 4 times right now, and they have to do it this time. Akai is alone. Everybody else is not there. The creeps are not there, and they will be taking out the Akai for themselves. But Akai is just trying to delay delaying the time for his teammates, and it looks like that's the chance right now. Come on, let's go for the game. IDNS gets the game for themselves. Yes! Goal! 1-0. IDNS
finally
getting the game away from RSG. And RSG must be really pissed off from that.
I'm
so
pretty sure.
long
I'm
of
pretty
defense.
sure it is. I'm pretty sure it is.
Oh my god.